4 chefs, 3 courses, the challenge. Create an unforgettable meal from the mystery items hidden in these baskets before time runs out. Time's up. Who will win the $10,000 prize? And who will be chopped? Welcome, chefs. Here are the rules. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. Go ahead, open those baskets. The mandatory ingredients are British piccalilli, biscuit dough, watercress, and soft shell crabs. There are 20 minutes on the clock. Time starts now.
Right behind. Immediately, my plan is to deep fry the crabs. Soft shell crabs benefit from a nice crispy crust. I'm gonna do a deep fried soft shell crostini with the biscuit dough, a piccalilli aioli, and then a watercress and herb salad.
The last time I saw a tube of biscuit dough, I was probably 6. Put them on a sheet pan, a little bit of whole butter on top. I think a soft shell crab salad with watercress. You know, like, what's more classic than that?
I decide to make a pan-fried soft shell crab sandwich. I see the biscuit dough, and I decide to flatten it out.
Maine's an interesting place to cook. The winters are pretty dire, and in order to survive up there, you need to think on your toes. I dredge the soft shell crab in a breadcrumb spice mixture and shallow fry it in oil. I use cinnamon a lot in savory applications. I hope it'll hit a note with the judges.
10 minutes left on the clock, chefs.
I know that I gotta stick to what I can do right now.
Behind you.
So I figured the classic condiment to a soft shell crab, tartar sauce. I wanna get all the components in place, you know, like the 7 Ps. Proper prior preparation prevents piss-poor performance.
The watercress is beautiful, so I start grabbing mint, tarragon, cilantro, and just puree.
30 seconds.
I'm pretty much done. That's when I grab some chives. I know I don't have the time to cut them up, so I scattered them around like the crabs are in the weeds.
And 10, 9, 8,
Ted starts counting down, and, you know, I know there's like 3 things that I need to get on this dish.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Gina.
For you, I made a soft shell crab sandwich with piccalilli dressed watercress. In the dressing, I have a little Asian hot sauce with the apricot jam.
Chef Michael.
I prepared soft shell crabs in the weeds.
And for people who may not know, being in the weeds means you're in trouble as a chef. When you have only 20 minutes, I would say you're inherently in the weeds.
Yeah.
Chef Rob.
What I've prepared for you guys today is a spice-crusted soft-shell crab with a watercress and biscuit panzanella, and then the emulsion is buttermilk, piccalilli, and herb.
Finally, Chef Justin.
What I prepared today is a soft shell crab crostini with piccalilli aioli and a watercress and herb salad.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Michael, you've been chopped.
We felt it was a lack of creativity with some of the other ingredients in the basket.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
coming.
Chef Gina, Chef Rob, Chef Justin, please open your baskets. The mandatory ingredients are wild boar, shishito peppers, pozole, and organically grown roses. 30 minutes on the clock this time. Starting now.
Right behind. I get the boar crusted as fast as I can with some cumin, some black pepper, pink peppercorns.
I decided to take the boar off the bone, and I also want to use the bones in a sauce with some shallots, bay leaf, and star anise with some Cabernet. And I let it reduce as I'm dealing with the wild boar in a saute pan. Actually never sauteed rose petals, I'm not gonna lie. But I decide to cook the rose petals like spinach.
The wild boar is very big, so right away I figured small chops, grill. I'm hoping the grill's gonna take the judges back to that primal state of eating wild meat over a fire.
Chefs, you have 5 minutes left.
I don't think this little rose dry rub is enough for the judges. So I grab apple and the roses and start dicing it up to make a little condiment to kind of mellow out the heat that's on there.
1 minute left, chefs.
Justin just took those rose petals out of the microwave. He put them back inside a blender.
With 30 seconds left, I got the roses and salt into the blender top.
He's down to the wire. He's cutting it really close.
10, 9,
I'm
8,
looking at my lemon,
7,
but if I don't get the rose on, I'm out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Rob.
What I prepared for you today is a grilled wild boar pork chop with a pozole marjoram pancake and a little apple, sage, and rose petal salad.
Chef Justin.
I prepared a grilled rack of wild boar on top of a toasted garlic pozole puree and shishito pepper and wild boar sausage with rose salt.
Last entree, Chef Gina.
What I have for you is a pan-seared wild boar glazed with a Cabernet sauce on top of sautéed rose petals with a shishito pepper and pozole ragu.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Gina, you've been chopped.
The thing is that the rose petals, they were a little bit raw. And from a creativity perspective, you were just a little bit overshadowed by your competitors today.
Thank you.
It's Chef Rob, Chef Justin. Please open your baskets. And your desserts must include Faluda glass noodles, oranges, graham crackers, and Armenian string cheese. 30 minutes this time. Clock starts now.
Right off the bat, I'm thinking I'm gonna make beignets. I can put the cheese in the dough, and I decide to flavor it with cardamom. It feels great to be in the last round.
I see the Armenian string cheese. It's very firm, very salty. I figure I can make the creamy cheese mixture to fill a graham cracker crepe. I think that really impressed the judges.
I fry the glass noodles and use those for a textural note.
5 minutes out, and he hasn't made a single crepe.
My crepes aren't working. This is a total disaster.
And 30 seconds.
Come on, man. Get this stuff on the plate, brother.
I went straight back with my sorbet.
Show the judges how much you want to win. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back.
We did not use the rice noodles.
I might have just blown it right here.
Chef Justin, what'd you come up with?
Oh, gosh. This is a graham cracker crusted Armenian string cheese with an orange sorbet. I fried the glass noodles, but with the change of plan, I missed them on the plate.
Chef Rob.
What I prepared for you today is caramelized oranges with string cheese beignets, a little maple graham cracker crumble, and puffed rice noodles.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Justin, you've been chopped. Judges.
Chef Justin, this was a very difficult decision for us. We loved the rose dust, the fried string cheese, but it came down to small things like no dressing on the greens, and then finally not putting Faluda noodles on the plate.
Appreciate it. Likewise.
And that means, Chef Rob Evans, that you are the chopped champion, and that you get to take the $10,000 prize and the victory back to beautiful Portland, Maine.
Feels great to take this competition, take this prize money, go back to Maine, bragging rights, all of it.